Here we go. Here we go on our way to the stove. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another episode of the Married Man's Confessions podcast. All right. I am your host with the most, the main man, the married man, about to get at it again. And I got my co-host. I can't call him a special guest. I got my co-host, my brother, Vic.
You already know, man.
You know how we do when we get this.
I'm only getting more comfortable with time, bro. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna talk that shit. I swear to God. Yeah, dude, man, I'm back, man. It's good to see you all.
Yeah, man. I want y'all to understand, y'all. Like, we got some stuff to say. So, this is the podcast made by men for men, where women are welcome. All right. And we about to dig into this, man. So, but before I get started, I need y'all to go check out my other videos, my last videos. Fathers, raise your kids.
Your goddamn kids. Shit. Hey,
man, it was a great episode. Got some good facts in there, man. Stuff to back up our argument. Like, go check it out for real. I need y'all to go ahead, hit me up on my Facebook at Married Man. Hit me up on my email, the MMC Podcast at Gmail. Hit me up. Let me know if you got something you want me to react to. Let me know, if I helped in any way. Let me know if you want to get on. Hey, let's talk about it. All right. So today, we got a good old-fashioned barn burner for you again.
Oh, man.
Man, we might hurt some feelings today, but guess what? I don't care.
Oh, man.
I don't.
Hey.
It is on. It is on. So, today's topic. Men are essential.
Oh, man, I knew we was getting to this point. I knew it.
Man.
It was only a matter of time. That last episode, yeah, that got you to this point.
Hey, it got me to this. And we said it in the last episode. If y'all go check it out. We said it. We said men are essential. We are not optional. All right. Feminism has brought y'all to a stage where you believe, and I'm talking about women right now, that you believe that you're independent, strong, don't need no man. We are optional. You are a single mother and proud. You can do it by yourself. Fathers don't need to be in the home. And we proved that wrong on the last episode.
Man.
The stats don't lie.
Man, I'm telling you.
Shoot, you can look at society right now and see these kids wilding out because there's a lot of kids raising kids.
Man, I had to tune my daughter up this morning, man. Just thought about that shit, man. You just said that, man. Man, my wife family takes the oldest to school this morning. She told her to put on a jacket. She done got snippy with her. I said, man, do I need to get up in the morning? She said, no, sir. Yeah, you know it's about to come. Because if I have to get up, you putting that goddamn jacket on. He fucked up. Don't get snippy with me, goddamn it.
Hey, like I said on one of the episodes, man. Daughters would never test their father. They'll test their mothers.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
They'll test their mothers, but they would never test their fathers. I don't know why. Well, no, I know why, but because we are the disciplinarians. But we all know that only don't exist if the wife is talking jack crazy to the husband.
Yeah.
And they'll learn that. So they'll probably test their fathers in that aspect, but that's about it. But back to the thing. So back to the subject, y'all. This whole episode, I want the men to understand that you're worth it. I want the men to understand that you need to be present. This is almost a continuation from the last episode.
Correct.
But we're digging just a little bit deeper. It's more than kids this time. And I want the women to understand that stop listening to society that we are optional. Stop listening to your echo chambers that you should be single and proud. You got people like Beyonce singing tunes of all the single ladies and stuff like that.
Man.
Not freaking realizing that this woman's been married the entire time and hyping y'all up. You got Cardi B hollering about, I don't cook, I don't clean, but she over here cooking and cleaning for her husband. And she got y'all out here looking like a fool, making sure that y'all stay single.
She got y'all motherfuckers looking goofy. On everything, she got y'all looking goofy out this motherfucker. Hey, dog. Y'all motherfuckers, boy, y'all better not be following no entertainer.
Hey,
right? Y'all praise these motherfuckers way too much.
Crazy thing, though. These are the same women who praise single ladies, but was trying to get Beyonce's song Cater to You canceled. They was trying to get that song canceled because it was explaining how to cater to your man, how to take care of your man, how it's okay to love your man.
Right.
And it was just like, are y'all serious right now?
But so y'all gonna cancel some real deal shit.
Right. I'm just like, come on now. How y'all gonna do us like that? See, because like I said in another previous episode, they don't care about our feelings. They don't care about men's feelings at all. Society, though. I'm not talking about just women in general, but society. Society, feminism, the courts, like, we can dig into that too. And that gets real nasty. And it always works out for the women. Like, y'all gotta understand. Let's take me for an example. If my wife woke up one morning and just decide, I'm not happy, she can make me a part-time dad in a minute, which is jacked up.
That's crazy, though.
Put me in a financial dire situation to where she gets basically everything because the courts rule in for the women 90% of the time. Get the house, get the child support, get the cars. If you're making enough money, you get the alimony. You get custody of the kids, and I only get part-time. It's even difficult to get 50-50 custody of your kids as a man because they rule in 90% for women.
Of course.
Because they look at us as optional. I don't need you, but yet you sure are taking my child support money.
God damn it.
What?
Hey, for real.
Shots fired.
No, for real, most definitely.
But you see, we understand that as men. We do. And as much as we want to complain about it, there's no point in complaining about it because we know that society and the courts is not on our side.
Definitely not a black man.
Plain and simple.
Fuck out of here. Definitely not a black man. Fuck out of here.
Oh man.
They like, man, hell no. Ain't no way it's motherfucker. Definitely me. All these goddamn tattoos. They gonna be like, this motherfucker is a convict.
You're not fit to raise your children.
Swear to God. I swear to God, dude. Hey, they judging me off the dribble.
Oh man.
Judge me off the dribble.
I already know, man. Shoot. And so let's go ahead and dig into the meat. But I ain't gonna say meat and potatoes. This is a 10-ounce T-bone steak with a baked potato with all the trimmings.
Fully loaded. Fully fucking loaded. We're talking about fully fucking loaded.
So let's go ahead and dig into it though. So I want y'all to look at it this way. Famous YouTuber, RIP KS.
Kevin Samuels, my guy.
Hey, so he said something that was very interesting that I heard. He said if we had that Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos snapped, all the men off the face of the earth, women will not be able to live to the end of their life. And I thought about that. And I was like, that's interesting. So he started to elaborate. Now, when I say end of your life, if all the men were gone, we did that Thanos style. We all disappeared in the dust. You know how that go. We all seen Avengers. That whole thing, you have to You have to take it. I'm trying to find a way to explain it how he explained it. Anyway, so if all men turn into dust, women are the only ones left on the earth. You're not able to procreate. So the end of your life. So if you're living for 20, if you're 20 years old and the end of your life would have been 80. So
some dry pussy. Fucking shit. I swear to God. Because you think about it, where they get the dildo from? Based off of men. We're sensual. You know it's true though. Like, where the fuck are you getting this shit from?
Hey, that's
like
hey,
this
that's
shit
good.
didn't come out of thin air.
That's good.
Like these motherfuckers ain't getting that from a man thing. Hell yeah. Motherfuckers ain't just
And we
fuck out
Thanos snapping dildos and everything.
Everything
you
must
can't have
go.
that no more.
Everything must go. Don't even worry about it. Everything.
But if you're 20 years old and you supposed to live to your 80, you might make it to 25. You might make it to 30, but you're not going to make it to 80. Now you're asking why? I can survive without men.
Can you?
Let's explore that for a minute. So, when you think about men, who lived in that house? Who built it? Who built those skyscrapers? Who built the roads? Who's picking up your freaking garbage?
Holy shit.
Huh? I need y'all to look at it from our perspective. Men built the world. Literally.
This is a man's world. Hey, it was fucking James Brown wasn't lying, bro. Hey, without a woman or a girl. Hey, for real.
Hey,
he
knew
spit some real shit right
he
there.
knew something we different at the time.
Man, he knew something.
But yeah, like, you gotta think, men built the world.
That's
when
crazy.
You think of all the things that it takes for this world to run, it is built and maintained by men. Over 90% of men are in the infrastructure. Built the world.
Most definitely.
The buildings, the roads. We work under the ground, in the sewers. We clean the sewers. Coal mines, ditch diggers, bricklayers, window washers.
Like these motherfuckers hiring some women in the coal mines.
Man, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that at all. But it's gonna get real interesting. We work the power grids.
You're right.
Over 90%. The water filtration systems. So all that water you get from your sink, your bathtub, all that good drinking water is going to cease because men run those facilities. And so,
right.
But here come women. Well, we can do it. We can learn. You're not going to have enough time to learn how to do that in the amount of time that you need to survive. Now, will some women survive? Of course, they will be able to. I know some women that can rough and tough it and know how to camp and know how to live off the land.
I know some women that's taking testosterone.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, for real, dog. Ain't no way she's surviving that motherfucking shit. God damn. Hey, for real.
See, but that's their fail safe because women know men are going to do the nasty, dangerous, laborious jobs that they don't want to.
Correct. I remember working for the airport and I had to do, what is that? Laboratory? Man, do you know what the fuck I went through? Bro, having to drain the plane of poop? Man, ain't no women doing that shit.
No. They not even gonna work in the sewers.
That's the worst.
Clean up some poop.
Hell no.
But not to say that y'all women can't do it. Y'all can definitely do it. The thing is, you don't want to do it. Now, people are going to say women are the most educated. No, not really. Women are the most enrolled as it comes to college, but women go into fields that are more geared towards people like social work, teacher, nursing, things like that. And ain't nothing wrong with that because we need that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say but. However, men are the ones that make this world go around. Literally. If we were to disappear off the face of the earth, then you got to think, like, it's going to look like I Am Legend in this piece.
Holy shit. What the fuck, bro? Oh, shit.
It's going to look like a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, my God.
It's going to look like Zombie Land without us men.
Hey, that would be ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude. I never even thought about that shit.
Hey,
There's always no man.
because we gotta maintain the buildings. You're not even gonna be able to use your bridges because men maintain that. They gotta be maintained every so often for it to be used. These buildings, these skyscrapers gotta be maintained.
Correct.
The women that are in those positions now, because there are very few, literally very few women that are in those positions, but they will not be enough to cover the world, which a high majority of women will not be able to live for the rest of their life. Hence, that's why men are essential. We are necessary for us to survive. Now, let's take us men. Let's flip those roles a little bit.
Correct.
Thanos snap. All the women are gone. Guess what?
We're gonna be happy in the mother. Hey, I'm talking about at the motherfucking bar drinking all night. Cigar in our mouth now, bro. No, I'm fucking joking. I'm listening to me. My wife probably gonna look at this motherfucker and be like, fucking, we get a divorce, goddamn.
No, see, but you know what? Because the funny part, remember we say we're going to take away the dildos because it represents men. Guess what the men are going to use?
5-finger discount. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us, dude? Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, that is fucking hilarious. Hey, dog, that's how you know this shit's wrong, bro. We don't know what we don't know what's written down or what, bro. We just going in.
You know what's so funny is that me and him were sitting here talking before we laid this down, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Hey, we are completely off script.
We are off script. We didn't get none of this written down. I don't know where the fuck we done went with this, but hey, we're gonna bring a show.
Real. But that's real though.
That is real though. When you just said it though, it kind of threw me off because it's really true. For real.
But that's what we would use, and that's what we would do.
We're comfortable with it.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is as guys. I mean,
yeah.
But we already run the infrastructure. We are already in the 90th percentile of running the world. So if women are gone, yeah, we won't be able to reproduce, but we will still be able to run the world as it see fit. Will we have less teachers? Yes. Will we probably have less nurses? Yes. But we will also have a society of men still thriving, doing what we are already doing. Plain and simple. And don't be going out there talking about, but y'all gonna lose y'all kids. Y'all gonna lose y'all wife. Y'all gonna be so sad.
Fuck those kids.
We not even
You just threw me a oop. You just threw me a oop, bro. I just slammed.
You slam dunked that
Fuck
for
that
real.
shit, man. Hey, if I didn't have to have no kids right now, do you know what the fuck I be out here doing? God damn.
Oh shoot.
Hey, for real.
But I can't even lie though, y'all. Like being a husband and a father is one of the most rewarding jobs that I have ever had.
Most definitely.
I love it. I love it.
I love my wife and my kids. Don't get it twisted, but hey, could I do without? Shit. Hey, for real, bro. Nah, man, I do love him though. No, but if it was a Thanos snap, like I'm snapping that motherfucker. No. Hey, but that's without women and kids. Yeah.
I mean, it's just
if I never met my wife, believe me, I would probably still be single. I'm gonna be honest. If I would have never met my wife, I would still be single.
I definitely would be too.
Because that's who I fell in love with. Totally different story.
I probably would be too.
Yeah.
Because, when I look at the qualities of my wife, I'm like, even out here, seeing other women, especially in today's society, the modern woman today is not wife material, in my opinion. Not. The crazy thing is that women want to do what they want, say what they want, anything that they want to do. Women, y'all gonna be mad at me.
Man.
Women want the power that a man has with the accountability of a child.
Wow, dude.
Y'all don't want to be held accountable for the things y'all do. Hence, you want to be able to talk crazy to a man, put your hands on a man, but still want to enjoy the double standard of he better not hit me because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And I said that in the last episode. Teach your daughters not to put their hands on a man. Teach your daughters not to talk crazy to a man, because it's going to be that one that they are going to meet, and he's going to give you that Popeye special.
Spinach. I'm talking about real talk, dude.
Oh, man.
Man, the motherfucker getting to people's elbow. Like, for
Give me
real.
a hell yeah.
Stone Cold Stunner. Stone Cold
Hey,
Stunner.
bro, you was little, we used to play submission. Who tap out first? It was a game we used to play. Hey, bro, I used to hate that motherfucker. Nigga put me in a figure four, I'm done, bro. Done. Like, I know how that shit go.
I remember one time I made you cry, and I tried to tell you to shut up and calm down so I wouldn't get a whooping.
Because you know, mom and daddy was coming down. I
was like, oh, shoot.
What are you doing down there
I
to
took it
him?
too far sometimes, y'all. I took it too far.
Hey, dude, but I'm telling you right now, if it can't push the shove, man, I'm telling you right now, it'll be a fucking problem.
Oh, yeah.
Putting your hand on guys and shit, man, like, came down to it, like I said, you know, I done went through some shit in my past, and, you know, pretty sure a lot of people have, you know, putting hands on people is not good for business. It's not healthy. Get the fuck away.
Right.
And if kids are involved, don't do that shit in front of your kids. Walk
Man.
away.
Because they learn from that, man.
No, for real, they think it's okay.
They learn from that. And that's one thing that, and those go back to those important questions. I mean, you know, if somebody ever wanted to come and date my daughter, I'm just like, okay, was your father in your life? Like, yeah, he was.
No, yeah.
Did you ever see like physical abuse? Has your father ever hit your mother, or vice versa, or anything like that?
Bro, now
I'm
you
gon-
just told me something, bro.
I'm going.
Tell me why Ava, man, my daughter, by the way, the second oldest, on the phone with her friend. She just went to tell me today and was like, yeah, my friend's parents are divorced. She's eating noodles right now. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why is she eating noodles? I said, and she's white. You know, she live out Westport Road, of course, as well. She goes to the same school she does. And come to find out, she said, yeah, her father smacked her mother in front of her. So they got a divorce. I said, what the fuck? How do you know this? She said, because she told us. Bro, watch who your kids hang around.
Hey,
I had to tell her get off the phone immediately. This just tells you right here, fathers are needed in the house, and kids are paying attention to what's going on with their friends' lives. Hey, that shit ain't no joke.
Yeah, I was talking to my brother earlier, and I said, kids,
It's crazy.
their
dude.
friends will have way more of an influence over their lives than mom and dad or their siblings could ever have. So you have to pay attention who they are hanging around. You have to pay attention who they're talking to. That's why I talk about these phones. Check your kids' phones. You're not looking at what they're doing on YouTube, TikTok, messaging. You know, you got these kids all over the place, and you are not checking a thing. And they are just in it, and they're doing things that you couldn't believe.
I'm glad you said that, because that just ties into the last episode. Go watch that last fucking episode. I'm telling y'all
Please
right now,
do.
that shit was good as fuck. And I'm telling y'all right now, you'll get a big message from that, and it'll probably help you in the long run. Real talk. But I know you want to get back to
You
men
good.
essential and shit.
Man,
I just had to go off script because I'm like, hold on, man. We've been going off script this whole fucking time. I gotta say shit. These little fucking kids is bad as shit.
Man, bad.
Man, horrible.
Bad. But I'm just trying to get y'all to understand that men are not optional. I know what feminism has done.
Yeah.
Feminism are teaching our young girls that they can do it all by themselves. I'm gonna say, tell me how you feel about this. So, especially within my black community. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but oh shoot, I'm gonna get canceled.
What was
nigga.
Black Panther good? Is that how you gonna get canceled? Oh, I'm about to say.
No.
was trash to me though. not gonna lie to y'all. I know it's some controversy going on.
We're canceled, y'all.
Nah, we're probably canceled.
When it gets
Hey, the credits was good. I give it the end of the credits. I just want to throw it out there. I know we're going off script again, but he said we might get canceled, so I just thought I'd throw it out there as well.
Might as well now.
No,
Ain't no going back.
Man, the villain was horrible. It was mediocre, and they should just use CGI for fucking, for real. Like, that shit was a disgrace for Black History Month.
Oh my God.
So if I get canceled at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell y'all right now that I love the comic books, I love the real shit, but that shit was mediocre as fuck. So we're not gonna even fucking like throw a blindfold over it and say we can see it.
Hey, I had some issues with. Oh, I liked it though, man.
That villain was horrible. What the fuck? He got some little bitty ass fucking feathers on his feet. The fuck?
Hey,
This shit was rushed.
She ripped them off at the end.
Just one. And it was bigger than what it was on his ankle. Like, I paid attention to all that shit. I was like, this shit ain't right. But to go back into what we're talking about, I just had it because he said we might get canceled. So I said, by the way, I might as well say it. Fuck it. But yeah, dude. And by the way, y'all, I'm definitely huge in the Black community. Don't think that,
yeah.
That's some bullshit. That movie was trash though.
What?
But back to what we're talking about.
We got some difference of opinions, but that's what it's all about, y'all. That's what it's all about. But I just don't want us to be treated as optional. I don't want people going out and telling my kids and telling my daughters that you don't need no man. It's all good. Like, you can do it by yourself. I'm telling them, I'm not teaching my daughters. I'm not teaching my daughters to be independent, strong Black girls. I'm teaching them to be strong Black girls who are interdependent, who knows how to coexist with a man.
Right.
Because we are not optional. Now, if they choose, which is one thing about feminism that I'm like, okay, cool. Giving the women the right to choose. That's fine. If she choose to go to college, focus on her career. She don't want a husband. She don't want kids. She wants to just focus on her and be by herself. That is fine if that's what you choose. I'm not going to promote that.
That's definitely fine.
I'm not going to promote it, and I'm not going to try to teach her that. But if that's the way that she wants to go, that's fine. My problem is that women do that, and then they get in their 40s and talk about ain't no more good men.
Oh, God, you too goddamn late. Waiting to 40. God damn.
Because you wanted to focus on your career.
Right, I get it.
You wanted to focus on your education. You wanted to make money. You didn't want to coexist with a man, and you wanted to do your own thing. That's fine, ladies. That is fine. But do not try to come out the woodwork talking about, oh, I wish I would have had kids. Now you freezing your eggs.
Oh, God.
And now you trying to figure out how you can have a baby and all this little other stuff when you could have prioritized a man. See, this is going to be the funny thing. Oh, shoot, I'm going to get canceled.
Now this nigga keep whispering, I'm about to cancel fucking shit. That's that nigga's conscious talking to him.
Hey,
nigga's conscious talking to him.
Jiminy Cricket is on my shoulder, nigga.
For real.
But, oh, man. But women want to have their cake and eat it too. When you are a woman and you are in that realm of 40 years old, let's say you're a 40-year-old woman, you've done went past the wall, because the wall is at 30. You really done hit the wall at 35.
Yeah.
Geriatric pregnancy starts at 35. So when you're around 40 years old, you in your career, you're good, you're golden, you ain't got nothing to worry about, you're financially stable. Now you want to work on trying to find a man. Now, the problem with that is that the man that you are looking for, because women are hypergamous in nature, meaning that women want a man who is equal or above where they're at. So if you are a woman making $100,000, let's just say 100, the average woman makes about $33,000 a year. The average woman.
Yeah.
That's average. So if you're making upwards over 70, 80, you're in like the 10th percentile of women
Like
making
30.
that money. So if you're at that age and you're making that kind of money, you're going to want that man to make that or more. Now, a man that is making $80,000 a year is in the 20th to 15th percentile of all men, because the average man makes about 42,500. I'm sorry. The average black man makes 42.5. The average man himself makes about 45, 46,000 a year. So I'm trying to put the numbers together so y'all kind of get the whole picture. So when you are looking for a man, that man who is also probably 40 years old, why, if this man is in the 20th percentile making $80,000 a year like you are, and he can meet your standards because he's tall, he makes pretty good money, he is good looking, a lot of women want him, he's fit, he's a nice guy, because that's what you're looking for now, because you don't want the bad boy like you did when you was in your 20s and was getting ran through.
Oh man, dude, I know about that. Why we never ask the fucking fool? Nah, for real though. Nah, dude. You know, that shit was just escalating on up, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm just sitting back just like, fuck it.
Man, but that's how it is. But then once you get to that age, and if he can meet your standards, he can meet a whole lot of women's standards, a whole lot of other women. So why would he pick you when he can get the younger, hotter version than you?
You better quit listening to Cardi B. God damn it.
Let's not listen to the single ladies. Woman empowerment that you don't need no man.
Go listen to Aretha Franklin, God damn it.
Hey, those women, those songs.
Some real love stories back then. Now you motherfuckers is being cheated. Y'all over here listening to this bullshit garbage, and I be over like, God damn, you know, my kids listen to the old music, and I be thinking to myself all the fucking time.
Me too. And I think that has a lot to do with it too.
It does. The way you brought up.
My kids, we listen to all that old school. We listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire, Marvin Gaye, Isley Brothers.
We ain't playing none of that.
Shoot.
That's what we was raised on.
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, that's what we was raised on. Man, we be listening. Man, I'm telling you, I can say some things.
That's how we really listen to
a whole lot of old music. So.
Now, if we go back, you know, we might get some Usher in there or something like that.
Confessions, man, I never let my kids listen to that.
Confessions.
Oh, you all right?
Oh man,
you all right? Just thought about that. Confessions, huh?
But yeah, but that's how it is. But you know, they look at it too late, and then they wonder why that they can't find the man that they want. Why? Because although you think that man qualifies for you, and you want that man because he's tall enough, he looks good enough, he's fit enough, he makes enough money to equal or more, he looks like a protector, he's a nice guy, he looks like he's a leader, he puts God first, all this stuff on a list. And you was like, oh man, that man qualifies, I'm gonna go holler at him. But then it's like he's looking at you like, hold on, you don't qualify for me.
Right.
Ooh.
That's a bad motherfucker right there.
Ooh, I done hurt some feelings right now.
God damn.
See, you want us to take you how you are in any way, shape, or form. But yet, we have to meet all these standards for you. And we like, forget your standards. Because we got our own.
Facts, for real though.
You got Lizzo out here trying to shoot her shot at Captain America. Freaking Captain America.
God damn, America's ass. Hey, dog, you motherfuckers is wild, dude. No, I just be thinking about that shit. I just thought about what you just said because that is so funny that I seen that on my shit today.
Oh, man.
I seen that literally on my thread today, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, but that's how it is, though. That is literally how it is. So, like, moving forward into that, it's kind of like women identify with women other than anything else. Women have a hard time looking through the eyes of their father, their sons, and their brothers. Like, you are always there's a woman code. There's a men's
Don't
code
listen to
too.
your goddamn friend if they divorced or single, goddamn. If you're married, do not listen to them. I'm telling you right now for a reason.
Single women keep women single.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say it again. Single women keep women single.
True story.
I mean,
You're not lying. It's a real fact.
and you can ask a lot of men that. You can ask a lot of men, like, don't take my word for it. Like, I don't have, I'm not gonna say I have some stats to back that up, but just in my opinion, generally speaking, yeah, birds of a feather flock together.
Word of mouth. I swear to God, dude. True story, though. It's a true story, man. These motherfuckers, dude. I'm telling you. Stop listening to your goddamn friends.
Oh yeah.
Definitely the motherfuckers that don't have anything going for them. And they have multiple fucking kids, multiple baby daddies. And y'all be listening to these motherfuckers, taking advice. Girl, we're going club today. Who the fuck watching her goddamn kids? I know I'm home with our kids, but who the fuck watch her goddamn kids? Like, what the hell?
Oh
Like,
man.
bro, it's happy going though, bro.
That rolls into the next one. So me and him was talking before we got started, and we was talking about men being controlling.
Oh yeah,
So,
dude.
Hey, so I said this thing. Women feel some kind of way, because we know y'all like y'all feelings. Women, I'm probably gonna cancel for this. Women,
oh god.
women hope and feel, men think and do. We thinkers. We are logical thinkers. That's what we do. That's who we are. Women try to make it that we are the same. We are equal. And that's what feminism is teaching people. We are not the same. We are not equal. We are not equal
Society tells you what.
physically. Like, even within a marriage, like, yeah, it might be a partnership, but I have to have some level of authority within my marriage because I am the protector, I am the provider, I am the leader. I have to do what I need to do to make sure that my family is headed into the right direction.
Correct.
To where we need to go. So I need to have a hierarchy of authority. I am El Presidente. My wife is Vice El Presidente.
Sheesh.
As president, I am always going to consult with my vice president.
Of course.
I'm always going to let my vice president know what I'm about to do.
Have you about to bomb Baghdad? Sheesh. Hey, Ripper, you gotta let her know.
Hey, baby, we about to roll up on these dudes real quick. Get your block.
For real. Real talk. You gotta let her know.
And but that's real though. And see, a lot of women want to look at things as controlling. So if a man is telling you, hey baby, I don't want you to go out with your little single girlfriends tonight. I don't want you to stay home with me. Baby, I don't like what you're wearing right now. I think you need to wear something a little less revealing, something a little more modest if you're just going out with your friends and not me. Hey, baby, I don't think you should take that job. I think this job will probably be a little more better in the way that we're trying to go. And if she's agreeing with that, then it's like, okay, she understands that whatever you do and whatever you say, it is to put her in the direction that is going to be successful for her and our family. Now, if she is looking for that as, oh, girl, or her friends, excuse me. If her friends, it's oh, girl, he's trying.
It's always that little nugget head ass friend. I swear to God, dude.
It's like, girl, he's just trying to tell you what to do. And it's that girl that I talk about. Girl, shaking her head back and forth, talking with her hands in and out. Got them long old raptor claws and them butterfly eyelashes with that wig on. If she took it off, she looked like Uncle Fester. She's like this all the time. Girl, he's just trying to control you, girl. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him like he picking cotton or something like that. Like, girl, don't do that. Like, he's just trying to control you. Look, ladies, I need y'all to look at this. The difference between leading and being controlling. If a woman looks at it as controlling, that is not the woman you're supposed to lead. Remember that. A woman that is looking at her man, I ain't gonna say her man, her husband. I'm not even gonna say her man, her husband. Because that man shouldn't be able to tell you nothing, because you shouldn't be already cohabitating and making babies. Marry before you carry, in my opinion. Anyway.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Marry before you carry.
That boy is good.
If she is looking at it as controlling, that is not the woman you're supposed to lead. And she is going to show you that before marriage. And if she has a problem with that, guess what? She is not wife material for you.
Correct.
I'm not going to say wife material at all, but she is not the wife material for you, because you have standards. That is not nothing of you trying to be controlling. That's a man having standards for his wife.
Hey, and by the way, if a woman tells you to hyphen your name with her last name and hers,
Nigga bounce.
hey, get the fuck out now, bro. Like if a motherfucker tell you, no. Hey, I told you about that, didn't I? A long time ago, a female told me some shit like that, dude. I was like, she was like, yeah, when we get married, you taking my last name, bitch. What? No, ain't no way. I'm gone. I wasn't ready for that. Hey, nah, bitch. I am not feminine, and you are not the masculine motherfucking relationship. Got me fucked up.
Yeah. Hey.
No, yeah. It's time to bounce, y'all. If you got a hyphen your name with hers, bro, go. It's not worth it.
It's not. It's not. Oh my God. I was not ready for that.
What, did the liquor just come out your nose?
No. It almost did. When you said, I had to stop myself because I almost spit out my drink. Oh, shit.
Hey, man, motherfuckers be saying some of the wildest shit, and I'd be like, dude, oh, did I tell you today, man? So I'm going to Speedway today. This motherfucker open up the door. Hey, dude. Hey, y'all need to get y'all fucking females under control. Because I know you niggas know. Like, I opened up a door for this female today at Speedway. Bro, tell me why she gonna tell me you welcome. Bitch! I said, did I even hear that right? Oh, I said, did I hear this right?
See?
Why would she say you welcome?
If it was that type of guy, he would have gave her the Popeye special.
Man, spinach, I swear to God.
You would have pulled her by her weave. Hey, I'm going in first, man.
I was about Bart Simpson this bitch, bro. I swear to God. Hey, I was thinking about this shit today. I said, man, how ironic is this bitch just came in this store gonna holler at you? Welcome.
My gosh.
You got me messed up. And I opened the door for you. I said, what in the hell is going on?
I can't, man.
And I know she work at Ford, so if you watching this, bitch, hey, you know who I am. You get me fucked up. I'm welcome. Bitch, who are you?
Oh, shoot.
Dude. Hey, dude, this shit wild, bro.
Yeah, see, like, all this stuff, man, feminism is just teaching y'all to do your own thing, that you're worth more than man, you're better than man. You don't need to cohabitate with a man. You don't need to be led by a man. You don't need the father in the household because you're strong, independent, and can do it yourself. That's a bunch of BS, man. Don't
bullshit,
man. Don't sit here and treat us like second-class citizens. We're already second class. But we all, man.
Hey, no.
Even in the courts, man, 90% of us do not get nothing. Women get everything.
That's crazy, though.
But see, that's why marriage rates are the lowest that they have been ever. Because men are starting to understand that marriage is a bad business decision. Marriage is so bad to where
I heard people start calling it a liability.
Yeah.
I've been hearing that lately. Like, marriage is a liability. Like, damn.
It is.
Is that how you feel about that shit? That's just like a car. Like, motherfucking a liability. God damn.
Because that's how they treat them. Because they know women are incentivized to leave. Women are incentivized to leave marriage because they know when they leave, a woman could have multiple men, lay with multiple men, and then we find out and we're like, nah, I can't do this. So what? Divorce me. She knows she gonna get, because there's no fault marriage, especially in a lot of states, most states, no fault marriage. It don't matter who was in the wrong. The wife most likely is going to get the kids. She's gonna get the money, the child support, the home, the car, all this stuff. She's gonna get everything in 90% of cases. 90%, which is so crazy to me. And then that's what's getting guys scared, because they starting to look at the stats and they just like, man, I don't know if it's good.
I don't know if it's a good idea.
Man. So it's just like, even if you get a prenup, don't bring up a prenup to a woman. She's gonna be like, a prenup?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I thought you loved me.
It's called gaslighting, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. It's called, because you got to understand, if I was a man who had multitudes of money, house, car, I'm already established. All I need is for my woman to come and walk in the door. She's signing a prenup, and we're going to do it the right way. Now, this is the thing. Women will sit there and be like, I'm not signing no prenup. That's not fair. Okay, well, bye-bye. Plain and simple. Because what you won't do, another woman will.
You're definitely right.
Because I am the commodity. Women want me. There are way more women on this earth. It's like one man. It's like 7 women to every one man. I think that's it.
Yeah, definitely.
I believe that's it. 7 women to every one man. So it's like, okay, you won't do it. Okay, I get her. And it's like,
is that her in the city?
No, that's in the Western. That's just like U.S.
Oh, U.S. in general.
Yeah, that's way more. Okay, that's way more women than men. And all that stuff about, oh, there's somebody for everybody. No, it's not. Because there's way more women than men. If every man had a woman, there would still be millions of women left. Millions that ain't got nobody. And then y'all want to treat us like we're optional. And that's fine. So when you're all by yourself, goes back to the beginning. When you're all by yourself and you're calling 911 because a big man is breaking into your house. Oh, I thought you wanted quality. Because who you want to show up at the door? If you're upstairs and you're all alone and you're by yourself and you hear somebody downstairs knocking at your door, breaking in, possibly, could do something bad to you, you call 911. Are you going to want a woman to show up at your door? Or are you going to want a man?
No. What the fuck she going to do?
If your house was built by a bunch of women and then you got the house next door built by a bunch of men, which one are you going to buy?
The one built by fucking men. Yeah. Hey, and I'm a man saying this like, I'm building a house for the men. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Because men can manipulate the elements.
Yeah.
Because we have stronger hamstrings, stronger muscles, testosterone. We have all these things that make us a superior being as far as strength is concerned. Correct. So, like, if you want us to do all these things, like, that's what comes with it. If your house is on fire, do you want a bunch of women in a fire truck to come and your child is upstairs and your child weighs 200 pounds because you've been feeding him cookies and cakes all his life?
He stand up for her. That nigga go out the bird with the females. That nigga go out the bird.
Do you want a bunch of women running up in there, or do you want a big burly bunch of men called a RIT crew? I used to be a volunteer firefighter. Called a RIT crew, go in there. They the nasty, get it in the dirt. Don't care if there's a fire, go in there and say whoever that they need to say because they about that life. Do you want a bunch of men doing that? Do you want a bunch of women doing that?
Man,
I'm not trying to take shots at women at all. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand that us men are here for a reason, and we are not optional. We are essential. We are necessary for society. We would not have what we have. We would not have roads, buildings, houses, the way that you see it. It is an incredible thing. We built the internet. We designed the cars, all this stuff, air conditioning, traffic lights, concrete, all this stuff built by men. But you are sitting here saying that you don't need us. But if we Thanos snap, just like that, and we were all gone, you will not be able to live to the rest of your life.
You wouldn't.
Plain and simple.
Without that dildo. Motherfuckers would be like, damn, motherfucker can't 3-point shit. Fucking shit. God damn. Like, hey, some real shit, bro. Like, motherfuckers do not understand. Like, definitely.
Man.
I honestly don't think I can honestly say I don't know where my wife would be. She even told me if I wasn't here, she don't know where the fuck she would be.
And see, that's my thing. That's so true because, like I said in the last episode, I don't think that my daughters would be as great as they was if I was not in their life.
Facts.
Now, would I think that they would be okay with just their mother? Would I think that they would be okay with just me? Yes. But I want my kids to be better than me and exceptional human beings and be able to coexist with a man and go ahead and do what God intended for us to be fruitful and multiply. Because God told us a man should not be by himself. I should not be by myself. I should not have, be able to just be in this nice house all alone. I want someone to share it with. I want to share life with someone. I want to leave a legacy behind. I want us to evolve as a nation, and I want my children to be involved in that.
Correct.
Whether if she just wants to be a housewife or if she wants to have a career or if she wants to have a career and be a wife. Now, I'm trying to teach them that I want you to coexist with a man. I want you to have your own family, and that's what I'm teaching them. I want to program my kids the way I want to program. I don't want nobody else out there trying to program my kids the way that they see fit.
Correct.
You got me messed up. That ain't flowing.
I already told you. My kids went to private school. Fuck that shit. Man, I seen that shit firsthand, and I was like, oh, no. They try to program my kids. I'm like, no. Ain't no way. Went to a Montessori school? Nope. Ain't no way.
No,
we're taking them back to JCPS, buddy. Nope. Yep, because people will try to program your kids any way they can, even their friends. Like, Oh,
definitely.
I've done seen so much shit.
That's why we always got to look out for our kids. You always got to teach your kids.
Man, pay attention to your kids, dude. That shit ain't no joke.
Man, no, it's not.
Crazy. We just took a drink at the same time. But, usually one person be talking, one person be taking a drink. But, but no.
Yeah, we both needed a drink on that one.
We did, though.
We
did. But,
So, before we get up out of here, there was this video that I seen. And I know some of y'all probably already seen it. Now, it's by Bishop T.D. Jakes. So, he's basically talking about what we've been saying. And I didn't see this. Like, this is an old video. I think it's probably like a year or two old or whatever. But I just wanted to share it with y'all. We're going to just put a little touch on the end and say what we think about it. So, hang on one moment.
Because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you're climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning. The conversation has become, let's prove to the men how dispensable they are. And it is born out of pain because we hurt you. and betrayed you and lied to you and cheated to you, and you became like you became out of pain. Oh, Lord.
Oh man. So
You feel like I feel. They ain't gonna like it.
they ain't gonna like it. Like I
Nope.
said at the beginning, man, we might catch some slack for this, but I don't care. This is why this podcast exists. This is why this is the Married Men's Confessions podcast. We are two married men trying to tell y'all what men think. We are trying to let y'all know what goes on in our minds and how we see things, because men and women are not the same. We don't think the same. We are not built the same. We do not do the same things, whether in a marriage or society.
Correct.
So with that said, like, this man speaks it. And you know what the crazy thing is? I just got to throw this out there. Kevin Samuels died and women was praising his death. And all Kevin Samuels tried to do was bring back the nuclear family and tell women that, hey, you've been sold a lie. You've been sold a Disney fantasy. You cannot have your cake and eat it too.
Correct.
Life is about choices and trade-offs. You need to bring back the nuclear family. You need to raise your kids with the men who you had kids with, and you need to do what you need to do, become a better man, become a better husband, provider, father, and be there for your kids. TD Jakes says the same thing years down the line after Kevin Samuels had already been out preaching the same thing, and he gets praised for it. Like, come on, y'all.
He gets
y'all
praised
see
because
that?
he's a bishop, though. You know, a
Right.
motherfucker out here just preaching the shit on YouTube, motherfucker feel like violated. Now
Right.
you have a lot to say about a motherfucker out here that's preaching the same shit, but because he's out here, he has what? Does he have 2 divorces? One.
Who?
I know he had Kevin Samuel.
He had 2. He was married twice.
Okay.
He was
So you
married
have a
twice.
motherfucker with 2 divorces. You have a motherfucker with none and a pastor. Of course.
No, but hold on. Y'all love Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey on his third wife.
Oh my God! You know I was about to bring him up. I was about to bring him up the
He on
first
his third
episode.
wife. Don't do that.
They praised him ever since he came out with "Think Like a Man." Get the fuck out of here!
Uh-huh.
You motherfuckers really believe his bullshit? Like, I be thinking about this shit. I'm like, dude, man, ain't no motherfucking way. This motherfucker's on his 3rd divorce. Oh, I know that Cole Hartley that he's on his 3rd divorce. I always want to say something about that shit, but I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, how can I say something about Steve Harvey? I ain't got no platform. Now I got one, goddamn. Got me fucked up. Man, this motherfucker here, boy.
This is her.
He
y'all.
be
This
getting
is what
away
we
with
here
that
for.
shit, dude.
He
Like, I
does.
don't understand. Like, he can say anything to anyone. And they fucking believe this shit.
Yeah. Because as you see, any of y'all, go look at the Steve Harvey show, his talk show. How many men do you see in that crowd? His
There's
crowd
none.
is like 90, 95%
90
women.
women. You don't see no
Women.
guys on that motherfucker ever.
No.
He preaches to all the women. Hey, Harvey, what do you think I should do about my husband? He said that he doesn't like me making chicken, but but I like chicken. So what do you think? This motherfucker, well, yeah. First thing you say, well, he don't like chicken. I don't think you should make chicken. The fuck is going on? And y'all be listening to this shit. Like, I be like, for real, bro. I be Cole Harley thinking to myself all the time, like, this motherfucker be getting away with murder. And these motherfuckers be feeding the
And they believe it.
They believe that shit.
Why? Because women want men to tell them what they want to hear.
Correct.
Men, and I said this before, men tell you what you want to hear. Women show you what they want to see. That's why men lie and women wear makeup.
Yeah.
Because we're visual creatures. We're visual creatures, and we know y'all emotional creatures. And we know that if we tell you something and we can get you to feel a certain way, that it's going to work in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
I can be in your ear and I can be the brokest man in the world and be like, hey, baby, I'm going to pay your whole rent. I'm gonna give you all the love you need. I'm gonna speak to you. Look, I'm gonna speak it to the mic like I'm Babyface.
Nah, for real. Hey, I was just about to say
Hey,
some
baby.
shit like that. Like this motherfucker hurt.
Hey, baby, I do everything, and they do that. I'll pay your rent.
And definitely on the voicemail.
I'll cook
Hey,
your dinner too.
man,
Man, they've been sipping for women forever.
when we used to play that music in the background, call your girlfriend, be like, "Hey, baby, I was thinking about you, motherfucker." That motherfuckers don't do that shit no more. Motherfucker, got all these emojis and shit. God damn it. But that, motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. I like leaving the motherfucking voicemail with the fucking music behind it.
Hey, I used to do
You know good and goddamn well, motherfucker, you do not sing with the goddamn Temptations, goddamn. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Oh
Ain't no
man.
motherfucking way.
Oh shoot, man. Shoot, we just reached overtime. So we might talk just a little bit more, man.
Hey,
But hey, this is fun right now. But it's true life, y'all. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand how we think and how we are. Although we are two married men, I'm gonna have more people on here. I'm gonna have divorcees. I'm going to have men who are single, who are eligible bachelors, who are looking to be married, men and women alike, and stuff like that. But I need y'all to take heed to the words that we're saying. We're not very far off
we definitely
from, generally speaking, from most men, because we're simple. We are not that in depth as to what we want in our women.
a lot of men are afraid to say what they feel.
Oh yeah, they are afraid. That's why I keep saying, man, I might get canceled for this, because I know the things that I'm saying, because women are protected. Women are the most protected people on the planet. That's why you can, talk crazy to a man, hit a man. You actually name one right that a woman has that a man doesn't. But I can name plenty of rights or privileges that women have that men don't. But I'm not going to get into that, because that's going to be another episode. I don't want to give y'all all the stuff. But that's going to be a shorter end of the stick episode.
Nah, bro. Yeah, we need to get there.
Oh man, that's why I'm not going to say it, because that's a shorter end of the stick episode, and that one's going to hurt. That one is going to hurt. And I'm just trying to get y'all prepared a little bit, but we got more in the works coming up. And
I'm glad you came out with this shit though, because men are essential.
We are very essential.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
We're needed. If we wasn't here, this world would be in shambles.
Mm-hmm.
And for all you women who just sitting here thinking that y'all don't need us and we're just expendable and we're optional.
Next time you get a flat, call your girlfriend, goddamn it. I swear. They're gonna be like,
Hey,
no, but that's the real shit though.
but it is real, because guess what, y'all? Over a women majority, over 90% of mechanics are men. So guess who's going to save you when you get that flat tire? Most likely a man. Your transmission out, your engine done. Guess who's going to fix it? A man. Plain and simple. Like, you can say anything. A plumber that is coming in here to fix your house, guess what? Most likely a man. Your furnace is out, your water heater is broke, you got flood in your basement and all that. Guess who's about to come and fix it? A man. Septic tank gone, duty all over your backyard and everything.
Oh shit!
A man is coming to fix
the
it.
list goes on. Like,
The list goes on. Everything in your house, although it might be built by China, it was probably built by me.
oh my god, dude!
Oh man.
Oh god! No, but you're not lying though. You know,
Oh shoot.
even if it was built in China, it's probably built by a man. You
And I'm just trying to get women to understand it is okay.
Quit saying you don't need men, dude. Stop it.
It is okay to rest in your femininity. But women who are masculine, thinking you could do it by yourself, all alone. You don't need nothing. You can roll by yourself. If that's how you want to live your life, that's fine. And I'm gonna let you know it's going to be a lonely life.
Correct.
And that is no way for anybody
Definitely.
to live. But if that's what you want, that's fine. I have no anything about that. Like that's you and that's how you want to live. But don't come back complaining that men ain't ish. Don't come back shit. They'll come back saying all of these bad things about us because you didn't get chosen, because you chose to live another life. Now you don't qualify for the men that you want, because those men want something for their money. They want something for their leadership. They want something for their provision and their protection. So
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I still open up the door for my wife still to the day. We go Kroger's or anything. We go Target. Still open up my door for her.
You know? So do I.
You know, that's the right way to do things. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh man, I'll be a pussy if I do this."
Nah, and that's one thing I would say. Oh. Men, I'm not gonna say men.
Open up a door for that woman.
Women.
Today. What she say to me? You welcome. The fuck is going on? This made me mad, dude. I still think about this shit today. Man, I done docked the fucking clock and everything. It was 6:15 when I did that shit. 6:17 when I opened that fucking door.
No.
She got me fucked up. Still thinking about this shit.
Yeah, that made you mad.
You made me mad as hell.
I bet.
She didn't even say thank you. You welcome. What the fuck is going on?
Man,
so I'm gonna say thank you.
Hey, wench, come here. We ain't doing that.
This shit is wild,
come back
dude.
through this door.
Like these new fucking kids is a new breed, dude.
Oh man,
this new generation is a new breed, bro.
Because it's kids raising kids, and there's women who think that they can do it by themselves, and there's women who talk crazy to men, and then those women raise other kids and think that they can talk crazy to men, only to realize that hey, those same women are raising those same boys.
Oh shit!
And those women on the last episode, I said that those boys are emotional because they are not in tune with a man who was teaching them how to be masculine.
Correct.
They was in tune with a woman teaching them how to live through their emotions, because a woman cannot teach a man to be a man, in my opinion.
All right.
So with that said, I mean, you got two guys here trying to tell y'all and put you up on game. Like, this is almost a continuation from the last episode, but instead of just talking about just fathers, we're talking about just being men and saying that we are not optional. We are essential. We are necessary for society, because if we was not here, this world would be in shambles.
Where would you be, realistically? Think it to yourself for the next 5 minutes after you heard this fucking conversation. Where the fuck would you be?
Man.
Like, motherfuckers do not understand, dude.
They don't. They don't. And you know what? It's so much more. We can literally keep going. We can keep going. We can go for another hour.
Man, but we had a marker.
But I need more content to make.
We had a marker because we could definitely go on and on and on. And by the next 15 minutes, we'll probably be drinking and really telling the fucking truth beyond fucking like, for real. We'll probably be saying some off the wall shit. So you motherfuckers will probably be like, God damn it. These motherfuckers is nasty as fuck. Fuck them. We're canceling them. But you know, at the end of the day, though, I really do appreciate you putting me on here, bro. Like,
hey, but I need you. I need you on here.
Hey, for real, though, man.
See, but it's funny because what turned out to be like just something, because my brother was just supposed to be a guest on like my second episode. And so we meshed so well together. I was like, man, I got to get you on for the third. And then after the third, I'm like, hey, man, I got this episode coming up. I think you need to be on it. So, I mean, we keep going, but I'm going to have different people on. But even when I have different people on, my brother might be here joining.
It's going to be ugly.
That's why.
Wild card, baby.
That's why I said he's no longer a guest. He's a co-host.
Nah, but for real, though, like, people are afraid to speak what they feel. You know, I get that from a couple people that's supposed to have been on her. Shots fired, by the way. But I get it. Like, a lot of people are afraid to get on here. And it's because, you know, you don't want to put that information out. I get it.
Yeah.
I never want to put, you know, my wife on the spot, my kids on the spot. Who wants to do that? Who, you know, we get it. But at some point in time, you're going to have to understand that you can't hold that shit in forever.
No, and it's also a bigger picture.
Feels good, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I say this is like therapy at the same
Yeah,
time.
it feels good.
But y'all gotta get that we are trying to make a difference because our society is getting to a point to where like declining to the point to where our kids are at risk. Nobody is worried about the nuclear family no more, all because they feel like men are optional. We are not optional. We will never be optional. And those who think we are optional, guess what? Fuck you.
Oh my God, that was with emphasis.
And that's how I'm gonna end it.
I love that shit, dude.
We out, y'all.
Hey,
Be
you
easy.
just made me feel that way, bro.
Peace.
Hey, tingling.